Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. This is Tara Armoff.
And this is Selma Cherry Bomb.
And we hope you are enjoying our quick and dirty 20-minute games all day today for Battle for the Coast 2014 here in lovely Ventura, California.
And if you are on Twitter, be sure to tweet us at hashtag BFTC2014.
You are tuning in to SFV in the gray versus Derby Revolution of Bakersfield in the black and with the red helmet covers. I like how SFV is all monochromatic there. SFV 2 wins so far in their 2 games today. BACO, I do believe they have lost, unfortunately, their 2 games so far. Kilo Kitty out and lead jammer for SFV.
And Corn Dog jamming for BACO.
Corn Dog, one of BACO's strongest jammers here, and she's doing an incredible job, I must say. It's really fun to watch her skate. Kilo Kitty already on her scoring pass, forcing BACO's defense out of play and getting by former teammate Ian McShevin.
Looks like Corn Dog got through the pack on the outside. She may be able to score. No, Kilo called it off right before she came up on the pack.
Kilo says denied.
Yeah.
SFV starting strong with 8 points on the board. BACO with 0 for the moment. Again, BACO in the black, SFV in the gray.
Jamming for BACO, we have number 241, Nacho Taco, sporting a mustache today.
I like the food names that BACO has for their jammers. They just have a whole plethora, a buffet,
yes,
if you will.
And she's lead jammer.
However, number 90, Twiggy Bones for SFV, hot on her heels.
Both these skaters have been high-scoring jammers all morning.
All right, looks like BACO picked up a couple of points. SFV did not, so it is 8-2 in favor of SFV with 18 minutes in the game.
We'd like to give a shout-out to Saturday Night Sound. Thank you for letting us use your equipment here at Battle for the Coast 14. Event hosting, sound equipment rental, karaoke, and more. Everything you need to make your event shine. That's SaturdayNightSound.com.
Tomcat Cruz, the jammer for SFV, literally just hopping her way along the inside line, making it out for lead jammer.
And Corn Dog getting through on her initial pass.
Looks like BACO, they're fine-tuning a lot of things to come up with the most effective jammer rotation that they can. However, it is not enough to get any points on this particular jam. SFV picking up 4 points. They are up to 12 against BACO's 2.
And SFV seems to keep a really fast pace. Their pack really skating tight and fast, forcing the opposing jammers to work hard to score any points. And
one of the SFV skaters, I know her as Legacy. On her uniform it says C'est la vie. She is a veteran of Battle for the Coast of several years with several teams, and she was telling me about how slick the floor is.
Oh, wow.
And so for the packs to be moving this fast with this slick of a floor, oh my goodness.
Little shorty sent to the box from BACO.
That makes this a power jam in favor of Kilo Kitty and SFV. And Kilo Kitty just using her fancy footwork and a little bit of patience to make it through that pack, picking up 5 points for SFV. I see, I think that's an arms call on one of the BACO blockers. She goes to the notorious RED penalty box.
And again, it seems like the BACO team is relying on those big hits, which can be kind of ineffective with a really agile jammer like Kilo Kitty.
Especially when she's a bully on top of it. It's like you're not going to have an easy time knocking her down under the best of circumstances. Right. So going all out like that, maybe not the best idea sometimes. Looks like Twiggy Bones back on the jammer line for SFV. Now, this is starting out as a power jam in favor of SFV, but I do see the BOUT jammer standing up in the Notorious RD penalty box. Twiggy Bones making it out, but falling down, so she almost gets absorbed into the pack.
SFV holding back the pack speed by almost remaining still, just skating a little bit, giving their jammer an advantage.
I see Death Block at one of the SFV blockers on her way to the penalty box as the jam is called.
So, Tara, I guess I want to correct the last statement I made. It's not so much that San Fernando Valley plays necessarily a fast game, it's that they're really good at controlling the pack speed. They will determine the speed in which the game is played. Sometimes it's going to be really fast, and sometimes it's going to be at a snail's pace, depending on what benefits their jammer at the time.
And they did just play in the Dust Bowl last weekend as well, so they've been able to finesse this, you know, in last week's tournament and be able to utilize that knowledge in this week's tournament. And they are in the lead 25-2.
Looks like Corndog just hopped through that defense, San Fernando Valley.
That's number 24, Tomcat Cruz for San Fernando Valley. I like how Corndog was able to get out, get lead jammer, and adjust her knee pad there all in one swoop. Corndog saying she got a couple of points, and the refs agree with her, so that's a lovely thing for Derby Revolution. They are up to 4 points against SFV's 25. We have 14 minutes left on the game clock.
Looks like Nacho Taco on the line for BOUT.
And I bet that's Kilo Kitty back on the jammer line. Yes, it is.
It's going to be interesting to see these two jammers up against each other with completely different styles.
And
looks like...
Whoa, the slowest start I've ever seen.
Yes.
Kilo trying to tiptoe her way along the inside. Decides to change direction, go to the outside. The pack picks up the pace. Kilo Kitty making it out, getting lead jammer. I see an arms call being made on somebody, but it also looks like the BOUT jammer on her way to the penalty box. This is a power jam in favor of SFV. And we have a SFV blocker in the box as well, so that's why I was a little confused as to who was getting what call. Kilo Kitty through for 5 points for SFV.
And some awesome blocking in this jam by Legacy. She knocked out the jammer and also was able to keep back number 33, trolling pack speed again.
That's what Legacy does. She knows how to use that booty very, very well. She used to skate with the LA Derby Dolls, the Bank Track League in Los Angeles.
Looks like she's being sent to the box.
I didn't see the call on that, unfortunately, but
neither did I. And also
number 365, Michelle Otrama. Oh, that's an awesome name. Sitting in the Notorious RD penalty box for BOUT. BOUT at a full penalty box, though the jammer and one of the blockers is standing. But BOUT starts out with only 2 blockers on the track. Really effective defense kill by SFV, getting their jammer out in the straightaway even before turn 1. That is number 238, Atomic, jamming for SFV. Oh, wow. Number 12, Lil Shorty taking out Atomic there in turn 1.
Number 34, I believe that was an arms major when she knocks them all out. McShovin.
Now, Aya McShovin, she used to skate with SFV, so she's skating against her former league right now. All of the whistles, all of the time. 11 minutes, 40 seconds left in this game. The scoreboard is telling me it is 38-4 in favor of SFV roller derby.
And Lethalicious from San Fernando Valley roller derby sent to the box with a low balk.
And it looks like SFV has a full blocker penalty box going on, though C'est La Vie, also known as Legacy, getting sprung out.
Well, it didn't seem to stop Twiggy Bones.
No, it didn't. I like her really low stance as well. Really nice work by the jammers of both teams. Twiggy Bones getting hit out of play. Oh, she did. That's right. She did not reset behind the blocker. It hit her out. She got a cut. She's on her way to the penalty box. And as soon as she gets there, looks like the BOUT jammer will be out. And she is.
Right along with Lethalicious on her heels.
Really nice job by Nacho Taco.
Legacy hitting out Nacho Taco. Quite effectively with her booty.
Nacho Taco still getting through, and it looks like that was her initial pass because I'm not seeing any points being held up by Sexy Beast, the jammer ref. SFV trying, oh man, Legacy, it is amazing to watch her. Her booty must have a honing device for blockers. It is incredible to watch her work. Twiggy Bones back out on the track, getting through for 5 points for SFV. Nacho Taco still fighting C'est La Vie, a.k.a. Legacy, and the rest of the SFV defense. Look at that partnerships that Legs and number 26, Fearless Bueller, are showing out there on the track for SFV.
And Twiggy Bones is actually a really tall girl, but she is so good at getting in derby position that she is just so low. She's almost lower than Nacho Taco, who's way shorter. This makes it so effective for her to get through the pack because people can't hit her.
Twiggy Bones making it through for another 4 points. Nacho Taco getting out, getting 5 points. Well, that was a big scoring jam for both teams, and very much needed by BOUT. We have about 9 minutes, just a smidge over 9 minutes left in this game, and right now the scoreboard is saying BOUT at 13, SFV 52. And it's interesting, I don't know if I mentioned this before, Derby Revolution of Bakersfield, they are seated at number 10. SFV came in seated at number 6, and this is one of the more closer scoring games that we have seen this morning.
And just a reminder again, our penalty box is sponsored by Notorious RED. Notorious Gear Deodorant by Notorious RED. Smell clean even if you play dirty.
That's right. We're trying to sponsor every penalty box that we can.
That's your company, right,
yeah,
Tara?
That's my company. All right, waiting for the next jam to start. And it looks like Kilo Kitty back on the line for SFV. And I do believe that is Sugar Sunshine for Derby Revolution of BOUT.
It looks like it's number 22, Tonka Toy. But I'm not quite sure. I can't read the jersey clearly.
No, that is definitely not Tonka Toy. She is the founder of Derby Revolution of Bakersfield, but she broke her ankle last weekend in the Dust Bowl tournament.
Oh, wow. How did that happen?
She was playing roller derby.
Okay. Well, sometimes people are skating to their bag, and that's the most I hear. Most ankle breaks are happening. The story begins, I was skating to my bag, and then I broke my ankle. A couple years ago, one of our girls skated to her bag and skated through a water puddle and fell and broke her jaw.
Oh,
yeah.
My goodness. That is not a fun way to get a derby injury. It's like if you're going to get a derby injury, when you have skates on your feet, at least you want to be skating derby at the time.
Right. It might be 220 Sugar Sunshine. I think that's what the number is on the jersey.
I'm going to go with that.
Yeah. So Tonka Toy, injured.
All right, looks like I think that there was something official going on in that. The refs told the in-house announcers what was going on, but not us. I guess we don't count. Nobody loves us.
It is. It's number 220.
Sugar Sunshine making her way on the outside. Kilo Kitty going on defense. Interesting. BOUT, the two blockers in front, basically just split right like the Red Sea as Kilo came through the front of that pack there to pick up lead jammer status for SFV. Now, I did not see the call that Sugar Sunshine got. She was forced out and then sent to the penalty box. So this is a power jam for SFV right now. And it looks like SFV, they're holding a goat in the back. Again, a goat getting a player from the opposing team and trying to slow that pack down as much as possible. However, she gets out, and they're trying to wall it up in the front of the pack. But however, they have to let Kilo go. She picks up 5 points for SFV.
And it looks like Baco's blocker got sent to the pack. To the penalty box.
Another fun name, knocks her blocks off, being sent to the penalty box for Baco. So they are down 1 in the pack. Sugar Sunshine making it out on the outside. This is her initial pass that she is completing right now. Now, I'm seeing C'est La Vie being sent to the penalty box quite a bit there. You can only get 4 penalties in these 20-minute games before you foul out in all of today's games. So,
do you think that's her 3rd penalty at this point?
I think it might be. It'll be interesting to see what happens. There is 7 minutes, 32 seconds left in this game. The score is 13 for Baco, 65 for SFV.
So, Tara, if you foul out of a game, can you play in later games in this tournament?
Yes, unless you are, if it's just a foul out, yes. If you are expelled out of a game, I think that it's different. I think you cannot play the following game that your team is in, if I remember correctly. That's how WFTDA goes.
Looks like Corn Dog for Baco.
And Tomcat Cruz for SFE, getting knocked down by former teammate Ian McShovin. That gives Corn Dog enough time to reach the pack and score some points.
And the Ventura crowd here went wild with that hit.
Yeah, that was a nice. Again, sometimes those big hits are effective, and they're always fun to watch.
We'd also like to thank our sponsors, V3 Printing, locally owned company specializing in data, print, and mail. They do commercial printing, specialty packaging, and more. I think that's specialty packaging. Sorry, and more. That's v3corporation.com.
Twiggy Bones jamming for SFV, getting caught up in the pack. However, it is number 4Q, Smash 'em Crash 'em, who is lead jammer for Baco. Again, really nice defense work by Baco right now. They're going to try and hold back Twiggy as much as possible. Smash 'em Crash 'em on her scoring pass. Legacy out there trying to stop her as much as possible. Something got called. Oh, Smash 'em Crash 'em being sent to the penalty box. She got that penalty just as she passed the penalty box. She's going to have to lap around the track before she can sit down and serve her time. This is going to give Twiggy even more time to score more points.
And Twiggy's right through.
5 points for SFV. SFV blockers keeping the pack at a literal standstill. Baco doing a good job pushing them forward, splitting it up. However, they are not able to stop Twiggy. Twiggy, oh, I thought she was calling it off there. She put her hands on her hips, but she didn't tap, and so the ref, good observant ref, letting her keep going. Atomic being sent to the penalty box for SFV. This is depleting SFV's offense right now and defense as the jammer is back on the track for Baco.
And another 5-point scoring pass for Twiggy. Let's see what she does here.
Lil Shorty smacking Twiggy around. And Smash 'em Crash 'em going back to the penalty box for Baco. So this continues. There's another power jam in one jam.
Well, and Twiggy is not the lead jammer, so she cannot call it off. She's got to skate the full jam.
Time expires on that jam, and Twiggy looks relieved. Big jam for SFV. We have just over 4 minutes left in this game, and it looks like the score is 16 Baco, SFV 90.
And was that a 20-point jam?
It felt like a 20,000-point jam. That was amazing. Kilo Kitty, the lone jammer on the track for SFV, pushing her way through the defense of Baco. SFV trying to hold back as much as possible to get that no-pack call. The no-pack call comes through between turns 1 and 2. Kilo getting out, making quick work of the pack, coming up on her first scoring pass. Smash 'em, crash 'em out of the penalty box. SFV walling it up in the back, forcing her out, forcing her to reset at the back of the pack as Killa Kitty makes it through for another 5-point pass.
Yes. And now here they are. It looks like she gets right past. Oh, no, they called off the jam. Is the jam called off? No, the jam is still in play. No, she got sent to the box.
That's right, smash and crash and being sent to the penalty box again, this time for a cutting call. Now she might foul out of the game at the rate she's going. Now there is 3 minutes left in the game. SFV breaking the century mark, 100-16 from BOUT06.
Well, as you mentioned earlier, these two teams are ranked very differently on the seeding, and so, you know, these girls are giving a great effort here. It's awesome to see these teams come here, and like you said, some teams that one year ranked 13th, the next year ranked number 1 or number 2 in a tournament. So,
yeah, I get the impression that BOUT may be going through a little rebuilding right now, and I do believe that losing Tonka Toy last week during Dust Bowl was kind of a big deal for BOUT because she is definitely one of their standby awesome players.
Well, it's pretty phenomenal that these teams are playing one tournament one weekend and the next, 7 days later. I mean, that's incredible. We know the kind of toll a game like this or a tournament like this takes on a player's body.
Tomcat Cruz jamming for SFV. She is lead jammer. She's made it through for one scoring pass. And it looks like there was a star pass from BOUT, which is a smart move. Getting some fresh legs out on the track, as it were.
So we have little Shorty on the track for BOUT.
And it looks like Twiggy Bones back on the jammer line for SFV. The score 110-16 in favor of SFV. We have 1 minute, 30 seconds left in this game. Twiggy Bones getting forced out on the inside line there. Little Shorty doing a little defense work there, trying to get by on the inside as well. Not working out for either of them. Twiggy at the front of the pack, facing a BOUT 2 wall. She takes that inside line, squeaks through, gets lead jammer for SFV. Little Shorty shooting out of the front of that pack as well. Let's see if she can catch up and get some points.
And San Fernando really utilizes their players well. Razor Slut, it just seems like no one can get past her on the inside. When she is on that line, it's very difficult for the opposing jammer to get through.
And Razor, she has been skating Derby for almost 10 years. She started with the LA Derby Dolls as well and transferred over to SFV a year or two ago. Shorter commute for her compared to coming to the doll factory in downtown LA. Those understandable life things that happens to people.
Well, they're definitely lucky to have her. She's a great blocker.
Yes, she is. And a great person. Oh, I hear whistles being blown, and this looks like a cutting call on the BOUT jammer. This makes this a power jam and what appears to be the last jam of this game.
I love that even though this possibly is the last jam of the game, Corn Dog skates so fast to the box to give her team every opportunity to get back on the floor before the jam is called.
Well, with the penalties being only 30 seconds, she wants to hustle in and hustle out as much as possible when the jam is still going. Killa Kitty out through for one scoring pass, picking up 5 points for SFV. SFV opening up that inside line for her, and she's trying to push 3 of the BOUT blockers out of play. Oh, someone's getting a track call. I thought it was Killa, but it looks like it's one of the BOUT blockers. Now Killa's getting the penalty too. They're both on their way to the penalty box. That means Corn Dog is back on the track.
And looks like Kilo is going to the box.
That's right. This is a power jam for BOUT. The period clock has run out. There is 43 seconds left in the jam clock. Really nice work by Legacy, taking out Corn Dog at the front of the pack. She gets a penalty. I did not see the hand signal that Biddy Love did.
I think he did low block.
Low block. She's sitting in the penalty box. She must have reached her 4 by now, but she's going to sit in the penalty box. It's the last jam of the game, so she will think about what she did.
Corn Dog with a lot of heart fighting as hard as she did the first jam, it's really great to watch a skater like this.
Kilo Kitty back out on the track. Bulldozes her way through the Baco defense, picking up 5 points for SFV. The clock has run out. It looks like the unofficial final score, 124 for SFV to 25 for Baco. Wow. Thought that score would end up being a little bit closer, but still all kinds of fabulous to watch these teams play.
We'd like to thank you for joining us online, listening to our broadcast here from Battle for the Coast 2014. I'm Samba Cherrybomb.
And I am Tara Armoff, and we want you guys to stay tuned. Oh, it looks like SFV playing back-to-back games. Their next game, they're going to be playing next against the Richmond Wrecking Bell. So this will be a fun game to watch. So
Definitely.
I hope you guys stay tuned. We will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.